Right guys, I ain't going to mess about. I want to get this tent down quick, get away as soon as possible before this thunderstorm gets to here, okay? Okay, that's everything picked up, folks. No trace left. I'm going to get going. I want to get off this hill as fast as I can. I heard some rumbles. I was camping up in the highest point in the sort of close vicinity of the area I was on. I was on the, basically just at the top, almost at the top of the peak. I've not even had a meal last night or a meal this morning. That's how scared I was. I will make a meal on the way though. But now the path seems okay. Hopefully it stays okay. Okay, we're getting a sunrise now. I don't know if you're picking that up. So many midges about at the moment. There is no wind. There is a campsite at the end of this stage. So whether it's open or you know, you can just turn up and camp, I don't know. Well, I don't know if this picnic bench is for the hikers. I guess it must be. It's been here for some time. That's not a house, by the way. It may, well, it looks like it used to be a house, but it's not lived in anymore. I'm going to have a quick look at this house. I'm going to leave my bag here. Just when I thought it's going to be a nice four-wheel drive track. Slightly overgrown. There's not too many thistles, but every now and then, yeah, I realise there is. It's a yellow warning for storms for 2 days, I believe, lightning storms, and it actually says to Friday. It's what, Tuesday? Tuesday now to Friday lightning. So it does go up. I think there'll be a section where it's almost 800 metres high. There's a lot of exposed areas, ridge walks. There's no wind or anything, but it's annoying. I've not even used the drone. I'm carrying all those batteries. Food I've not even used. I carried over the mountains and I've not even used it. I could have had a really light bag doing this. So frustrating. So frustrating carrying all my gear and having to go back today because lightning, but yeah. Do you know what? What I'm thinking now is not to go back today, carry on a bit, camp really low level early. You do not want to be going high up today with that weather report. So maybe a compromise of in between and camp low level just for tonight. Some of these gates are really awkward to open. Like there's a whole load of things you've got to untie and tie back up. Change to do. Just had to get to my batteries because my Canon G5 Mark II, I think it's a Mark II or Mark III, well, the battery just ran out. So what I do is I stop, then put I've got this little USB charger for it, and I charge that up and then put another spare battery in here, and I keep doing vice versa, one each. So I've got 2 batteries for this, and now I'm charging up the one that's just run out, and I'll put the fresh one in there. And again, a gate that's tied, it's easy just to get over it, climb over it. Got a trail marker here, the Cambrian Way. This little stream here may look insignificant. It's actually where I join Snowdonia. On this side of the stream, I'm in Snowdonia. On the other side, I'm not. Still no lightning. No thunder, no lightning at the moment. A stick would be good. Whew. Oh. Well, just coming down into this little settlement here, and there's a garage. I'm hoping there's a shop there. Well, there is a shop here and a cafe apparently, and there's a pub in here as well. Caffi'r. Probably pronounced wrong. Cafe's closed. Well, there's the pub. It says it's open all day, 12 to 2:30 for lunch, dinner 6 to 8:30. I just found a bin in the village, but not far from the pub. Wow, it's rubbish time, folks. Bin's a bit full. So this must be the border as well in this little village. There's the Snowdonia National Park border sign. Just been to the bin. This is a bus stop. The bin's a bit off the trail. The trail comes off this A road and goes down this, I don't know if it's a B road. So I believe the trail goes up here. Check this old bench out. Now when it's getting really warm, you can definitely tell there could be some thunder later on. So this is the turning point. If I want to carry on the Cambrian Way, I've got to turn that way. If I want to go to Mallwyd to catch a bus to Mallwyd, I should say, I've got to turn up that way up the road. Okay, I've decided I'm going to go into the village. What's the rush? It's part of the Cambrian Way experience, isn't it? Even if I'm not stopping there. So I set up the tripod and the camera to film this bridge. So there is something in the village. There's this famous bridge on the way to the village, but the gate is locked, so I can't go down there. So it was a bit pointless setting up the tripod. Some information here if you want to read it and pause it. And there's some information there in English and in Welsh. And it was worth the little detour just to see this. I mean, it's nothing special, but actually I haven't read about what the history is behind it, so that might be more the history. I'm going to view it from here. So I've gone past the caravan park. I don't know if there was any camping there, but there might be another campsite park down here as well. I can see it looks like a pod. This is not even a road, I guess it's like a private track for walking and the farmers. I reckon I've got to go through here. It's like a new bridge, like a lot of England and Wales at the moment, at least. Not sure about Scotland, but there's a lot of wildflowers. They're letting wildflowers grow. So there's some information there if you want to read it. Pause it. That must be how they say toilet in Welsh. Toilet. Oh, that's not having a wind. It's the outflow. Yours. So many chapels in this part of Wales. So it's a walk up the hill. Big hills. Actually, there are some mountains on this section, I think. Not too big mountains, but I think the going is rough in places. Some steep drops. Now, according to my guidebook for this trail, the latest guidebook, this is the official route. But the GPS route I downloaded off the internet goes a slightly different way. This way looks probably easier. I mean, it looks easier, it doesn't mean to say it is. Okay, so this is a bit of a steep bit with a sheer drop. I think it looks like a sheer drop anyway. Like some kind of quarry face. Path is pretty wide up here. It looks like there's going to be a bit of a scramble. be interesting with this bag. It's not that bad at all. Just that I'm fully laden with loads of drink, because I'm not sure how much water is up here. Water-wise, yeah, because there's not been much in the way of rain so far this summer, I don't think. The mine ruins, or quarry ruins. And there is that trusty Cambrian Way sign, guys. That's new. Definitely a good place to camp. There's a water supply as well. Fresh running water. I'm actually tempted just to get the bivvy out and just sleep at that quarry, because I got up at 4 this morning, way too early. Got here too late doing this section. Tomorrow's going to be a storm. Seriously thinking about camping at that quarry. I should not even bother doing this section. Just having a look around the quarry, just chilling out. Seriously, it seems a bit crazy, but that's what I feel like doing. I really just do not feel like going over a heap of mountains at the moment. Do you know what? I'm just going to rest down there. I got up at 4. Like, I'm not enjoying this. And look at, that's a nice place down there. Some water and everything, and I can just chill out, put my bivvy out. I've got a bit of a tarp, just a small tarp. I can show you my setup, but really not in the mood for going across loads of rough ground at the moment. I just want to chill out and enjoy chilling out. I'm just looking at the terrain now. Well, I've got to go up from here on the Cambrian Way. I need a lot more energy than I've got. Like, even though my bags will be lighter once the drinks are gone, but if I was to sleep here tonight and have an early start tomorrow, I could definitely do it. But the problem is, tomorrow the weather's going to be horrendous. So I think, as I'm going to be camping here tonight, this is going to be this is going to be the end of this episode of the Cambrian Way. So this will be part of the Cambrian Way episode, is one day at the end of the day, even though it's really early. Has anyone watching this done it in one go and done the actual whole route, the official route, and done it in one go without doing it in sections? Because that is pretty impressive, even without camera gear and light bag. So peaceful here. There's no one here. Absolutely peaceful. I've decided to leave the camp here. I've got a tree I can go under if it starts raining, and put the tarp up a bit to keep the rain off of me. So I've just got the British Army Gore-Tex bivvy. I don't expect there to be any rain tonight, but yeah, you look at the clouds, it could possibly rain. Hopefully no lightning. I'm not on the highest point. I'm going to have an Expedition Foods Asian noodles, my favourite one. I'm not going to bother picking up some water down there. I've carried way enough water up here, so I'm going to use that. Saves me going back down to the stream, but if I did need it, it's down there. So, just lit the stove, put some bottled water in there. Here's my view from the bivvy. Okay, so that's boiling. I'll get the water in here, because I am starving. Tell you what, it's just so cool looking up in the sky, even though it's not night time yet, but just looking at the clouds, doing a bit of UFO spotting. Well, folks, I'm going to take a nap. Probably I might not wake up until tomorrow, I'm not sure yet. Decided to come back up here, higher up. There's a bit more breeze. We had the bivvy. Oh my god, it was a midge nightmare. It's only going to get worse. I can only hope it's okay here. Put the bivvy here. There's a mild bit of breeze every now and then. It comes and it goes. Hopefully that'll be enough. There are no flies here at the moment, but that's because I'm moving about. I wouldn't like to say if they are going to be here later. Hope not, because I'm not going to sleep well with towards the flies flying around me. I could wrap the bivvy, totally encase myself in it, but I don't really like doing that. I've got these, they're not making any difference. They weren't down there anyway, these smelly things. They might have made a bit of difference, but they didn't stop them. Obviously midge nets are the way to go, and I haven't got one. I made a face covering out of a buff to protect me from the sun. I can use that for midge protection, but so that's me all pretty much set up. The flies were here a minute ago. I don't know if they're going to come back. Hopefully they don't, but I've got a bad feeling they will. I might have to stick my head in there all night. I don't think it might not be the most comfortable of nights. Perhaps I should have bought the tent, but that's what I wanted. I want to see how it went this time of year in the bivvy, and I'm wearing this obviously to stop being bit at the moment.